Welcome to the part 3 of working with variables in Figma. And in this part, we are going to be learning about how to apply variables to our designs. In the previous part, we learned about creating and managing variables. So let's dive in. So now, in the previous part, we've been able to create and manage variables. Now we want to apply the variables to this design that we have here. So it's very simple. So what you just need to do is select your design, and anywhere you have your color fill, anywhere you have your spacing and the corner radius, you want to apply them since we've already created them. In the case where you omitted or you forgot to create a particular variable that you need, let's say corner radius, you can always go to your local variables and create them in your token, right? Or if it has to be the foundation, you go to the primitive to create them. So now let's start applying. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start from let me start from color, then we move to spacing. So yeah, I click on this four dotted line, and I want us to be careful here, guys. Please, when you're applying, don't apply your primitive. Always make sure you go to the token. You can see this is the tokens. Don't apply, you your primitive color. Go to the tokens, then you can apply from here. You can see background color, right? Then also, I want to select this, or let me just select everything since everything is in this color selection color. Then I'm going to just select this as my primary. Yes, yeah, you can see we only have 5 variables created under the token, right? So guys, be careful. Then yeah, this black here is my text I. Then these other ones are the, yes, I think is the low, right? Then we have this as background also. No, wait, let me confirm. Oh, I think, yeah, I'm going to use text, yeah, background. Okay. All right. So what I just did here is I've been able to link or to use, my variable, my color variable under the token into my design, right? So now the next thing I want to do is I want to also link, I want to use my spacing. So starting with the corner radius, or let me start with the spacing itself. So yeah, 16, you can see 16 here. That means the spacing between this. Now what I want to do is just click on that arrow and click on apply variable. Then, like I said, be careful, don't use from primitive. Go to the token. Now under spacing, what you just need to do is, since you use 16 here, locate the one that has 16, which is this spacing medium, right? Then automatically you can see once there is a box, there is the letter in the box this way, that means you've applied your variable in it. Now for this 0, we created, if you go to this token, we created spacing none. Then you link that there. That's the reason why we created that, for when you don't use any value. You can also use a variable for that, spacing none. You can see this means that you successfully link or used your variable right in this design. Then you go deep into every part that you have spacing. So now let's go deep. 24. Then make sure you don't use the primitive under token. 24, yes, this is 24. Then 0 also. Okay, so we keep going. 8, 0, spacing none. Okay, spacing none. Okay, so let's keep going. Let's start. Okay, let's do this. Let's do this guy here. You need to go inside. If ideally, you should have created your variables and everything set up before you start designing, so you won't need to do all this back and forth. For none, then this one also none. You go in here, none, so this will be small. Okay, 4. Okay, so for auto layouts, you just need to leave it that way. You don't touch it. For the space between, I mean. Okay, I think this is okay. We need to set this. Make sure you set everything appropriately. Okay, all right, so I think everything is set. Okay, let's also look at this button. Let's do the same here. Okay, I use 12 here. So you can see that everything I'm doing here, everything, the spacing I've used in my design is in multiples of 4, right? So, okay, so now we've successfully added our, spacing. So the next thing we want to do now is to, okay, we need to also add for the main guy here, 4. This is 16. Please always confirm you are not picking from the primitive. Okay, so now we want to now look at corner radius. So now for corner radius also, you click on this, then you need to be careful. You go down to where you have corner radius, as you can see, then you pick it. But there is one particular function here where instead of this corner radius, right, instead of going through both spacing and corner radius, you can actually filter the variable you want to display when you're selecting. So you can set it whereby it's only corner radius that you can see here, right? And when it comes to the spacing here, it's going to be only spacing. You won't be able to see corner radius. So what you are going to do is go to your local variable settings, click on make sure it's under token, click on the spacing, then select all of this, right click, edit variable, then you can see here it shows show in all supported property. Then here you can untoggle, you can untake, I mean, where you don't want this to appear. So I don't want this to appear in corner radius, right? Okay, I want it to appear here, which is fine. Now for this, you come to corner radius also, and you'll be like, okay, you click on edit, and you just say all show in all suspected property. So you say no, you don't want to show in all, you only want this to show in corner radius. That's what you're saying here. So I think I need to go back here. Yes, so you can see what you are saying here is you only want this to show in only corner radius, while in your spacing you said you only want it to show here and not in corner radius. So now let's go back here and let's see. Let's go back to our design. So now when I click on this, so you can see that the only thing that is showing under our token is what is the corner radius. The primitive is still going to show, right? Don't get it wrong. But under the token, because we are not using primitive, but it's under token, you can see that it's only corner radius that is showing here. Then when we go to the spacing, you won't see corner radius. So shout out to Figma for that. It's going to make our life easier. So now the next thing I want to do is I also want to go in inside of my design to start to link them. You can see this one is 8. Anywhere that I use a corner radius, I want to make sure they're properly linked. And even the places that I don't have, I want to also use corner radius none. And that's it. You can see. So yeah, it means that we successfully applied our variables that we've created into this design. So thank you for following along, and in the next part we're going to be moving this forward. See you guys soon.